At the end of January 2011, I visited the Nan Ya Plastics Corporation in Taiwan to learn more about the company that is the biggest single supplier of door blanks to the UK composite door market. There was a brief moment, just as we were about to enter the composite door factory in Chiayi, that it suddenly hit me that I was about to enter a Taiwanese factory. Being a child of the 70s and 80s, my relationship with Taiwan had been via cheap plastic toys. As I walked around that factory, all that was turned on its head. There will be some, not unreasonably, who will think that Nan Ya doors are imported from Taiwan because of the cost. Well, the price may certainly play a part, but the Nan Ya door blank wouldn't have achieved its mammoth market share by simply undercutting its rivals. In any case, by dealing with the Nan Ya Plastics Corporation, Distinction Doors isn't doing business with some fly-by-night cowboy who pays his workers pittance and turns out shonky goods. In fact, Nan Ya forms part of the Formosa Plastics Corporation, which was established by the late Y.C. Wang, and at the last count contributed approximately 15% to the Taiwanese economy. Y.C. Wang was something of a hero in Taiwan, and when he died 2 years ago, he was given a state funeral. His business philosophy is revered by many, and his philanthropic deeds appear to almost underpin the Taiwanese welfare state. Y.C. Wang's memory lives on at a private museum that charts Y.C.'s early days as a rice seller to the modern-day Formosa Plastics Corporation, which influences every corner of the globe. His daughter, Margaret Wang, is vice president of Nan Ya, and she attributes the company's focus on energy efficiency on her father's astute business sense.
40 years ago, he's very concerned about the energy saving of the country, and of course cut the carbon dioxide in the air, and at that time nobody understand him. So he bought all those machineries and for vinyl windows and doors. And eventually, of course, we produce a fiberglass door, which is very much an energy-saving product. And so actually, we developed a series of doors which is suitable to the English concept of doors. And we feel our company should develop product which is just enough to be competitive in the market.
And this desire to be competitive goes further than Nan Ya simply throwing products at the UK. Today, Distinction Doors is the sole supplier of Nan Ya door blanks to the UK market, and they work tirelessly to ensure that they remain perfect for fabricators' needs. Commercial Director Dave Gomersall accompanied me on the trip to Taiwan and explained how much time he spent visiting his supplier.
Obviously, we visit the head office every year to meet up with Margaret Wang, who is the Vice President, and with Leon, who's the Sales Manager for the UK and Europe. But often go down to the factory as well to speak to the guys there, reference product development. There's an element that you can do over the phone. Technology is a great thing. We do obviously share a lot of information via the website. We have an FTP site where we can upload and download information, and obviously through straightforward email. But really, at the end of the day, it's important that the guys in the factory fully understand what we need to achieve when we're developing products for the UK market. And it's far easier to do that with the relationships we have with the people in the factory. So we make the visit down there, spend a couple of days with them, talk through the plans. They can actually produce prototypes while we are there, and more often than not we can sign them off fairly quickly. That enables us to get product into the marketplace very, very quickly, and cuts down a lot of time that's wasted, because obviously there are communication issues when you're trying to do it from afar.
Dave also explained how this relationship has helped the two companies bring a new fire door to the UK, which he expects will surge in popularity in 2011. Looking behind the scenes of this process was very revealing, and I was impressed with how much Nan Ya had to offer the UK market. During the week, my preconceived ideas were shattered, and a new admiration was formed for a company whose influences extend deep into the Taiwanese way of life. I will never look at a Made in Taiwan label in quite the same way again.